Information about God's Plan of Salvation. BD number 8760. February 22, 1964. I want you to gain a little insight into my eternal plan of salvation, and therefore I am trying to inform you of it in relation to your degree of maturity. I aim to impart this knowledge to you through my Spirit so that you will live in complete truth and you can also be certain of this truth yourselves. For only by way of the Spirit is it possible to convey the pure truth to you. You shall know about all things so that you will be able to refute misguided teachings which hinder your return to me, which thus shall be achieved through my plan of salvation one day. You shall know where you came from and what caused your apostasy from me. You shall know about the fate you prepared for yourselves through your apostasy from me. And you shall know the fact that and the reason why I consequently prepared a plan to ensure your gradual path of return to me. You shall also be informed about this plan, because only then will you understand your human existence on earth and live accordingly. You will learn to recognize and love the one who brought the entire creation into existence for the sake of your beatitude, who used his might with infinite love and wisdom to bring creations of the most marvelous kind to life, which all correspond to their specific purpose and only serve to accommodate the once fallen spiritual substance in order to bring it to final maturity one day. So that one day it will return to me, who has been the origin of its existence and who will be eternally connected with my created beings because I love them. You humans must know of my infinite love, since this is the explanation for everything, or I could have destroyed what I had created when it opposed me. But my love prevented me from doing so, yet my love also wants to give joy to the created beings, because love cannot bestow anything but happiness. Therefore a return of what has fallen away from me must inevitably take place, and the only objective of my eternal plan of salvation is the final return of all fallen spirits. The fact that I now give you such detailed information is only due to the last days, which necessitate a final act of help for you humans. You should know what it is all about and that you do not have much time left to achieve this return to me. You should not spend your days thoughtlessly but try to establish a close relationship with me in order to be guided through the chaos by me, which will still befall humanity before the end, and for which you thus shall receive the truthful explanation. If, however, you are kept in error, if you constantly hope for an earthly renaissance for everyone, for earthly progress, because you do not know the meaning and purpose of all events which concern you, your earthly life will have been futile for your soul, which is your real self and does not cease to exist after the death of your body. And I would like to protect it from the fate which then awaits the soul. I would like to prepare you for a state of bliss because I love you, and therefore I repeatedly transmit the truth to earth which you need only accept in order to be saved from the terrible fate of new banishment into the creations of earth. Anyone who knows my eternal plan of salvation already lives his earthly life with a certain amount of happiness, because he has recognized its meaning and purpose and thus lives consciously and always aspires to fulfill my will. But a person who is not familiar with this information does not know a purpose of existence either, and he will only accept worldly and never spiritual values, because the area of spirituality is completely unknown to him. And then again, only a person who has already established a relationship with me due to his loving actions will muster the understanding for my eternal plan of salvation, for his spirit has already come alive, whereas the person without faith in me will think and act unkindly and never be accessible for such knowledge. Thus he goes through life in dense spiritual darkness and due to his blindness does not find the right way either. But I want to offer all people the knowledge that they once originated from me, that they voluntarily turned away from me, plunged into the abyss and were helped by my love to ascend from this abyss again, because my love for all created beings is greater than great and this love will never change either. And therefore I will not rest until I have regained what has fallen away from me, until it voluntarily strives towards me again. For this purpose it passes through creation, which I once brought into existence for its return to me. Time and again I will impart this information to people who want to unite with me again and want to know the truth about the cause, meaning and purpose of their existence on this earth. And you will be instructed of it in all truthfulness, because only truth will set you free and lead you back to me again. Amen.